Hi, this is Mark Littleton, the minister of the Word for the Athens Church of Christ, with today's 3-minute sermon. In 2 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 12, the Apostle Paul writes these words, "For I know whom I have believed, and I am convinced that he is able to guard until that day what has been entrusted to me." I want you to think back to a time when you got to know those who are closest to you in your life. Maybe when you got to know your closest friends, or if you're married, maybe when you got to know your spouse. That was a process, wasn't it? A process of really getting to know that person as you spent time with them and as you began to reveal your thoughts to them and they began to reveal their thoughts to you. And somewhere in that process, as you really got to know them well, you began to trust them implicitly. Well, that's exactly what Paul says in this passage about our relationship as Christ followers with Jesus Christ. He says that I know whom I have believed. There's a process where we really come to know Jesus, not just to know about Jesus, to know some facts about who he was and what he did on the cross and all of that, but we truly do come to know him in a personal way as we spend time with him in prayer and as we spend time in his word. We really come to know his heart. We come to know his character. We come to know him. And as we know him, Paul says, because I know whom I have believed, I am convinced he's able to guard what I've committed to him until that day. Knowing Jesus personally leads to our trusting him deeply. We trust all that we have and we trust all that we are to him, knowing that he will guard that and knowing that we will one day see him face to face. But that trust comes from our knowing him. And so here's my challenge to you today. Friend, do you really know Jesus? I don't mean do you know who he is. I don't mean do you know what you learned in Sunday school about how he died on the cross and all of these facts about his life. I mean, do you really know him? Are you coming to know him in a deeper, richer way every single day? Because that knowledge, that personal knowledge, that intimate knowledge is the foundation for whether or not you can trust him with all that you have and all that you are. Lord willing, we'll see you again tomorrow for another 3-minute sermon. God bless.